The hobby deep state is going hard after the backyard bros. And you see a lot of content right now by creators who have some sort of relationship with fanatics, right? Or have done collaborations with fanatics. You see here, Jeff Wilson was backyard breaks punished hard enough, and then he interviewed um, this one young lady. We all know her, Alex Giamo. I mean, look at this. Backyard break scandal fallout and harm to the hobby with Alex Giamo, right? So the thing is, no disrespect to Alex Giamo. However, she's done multiple events with fanatics. Remind yourself that. Backyard breaks is on WhatNot. And remember, yes, what the dude said on the WhatNot platform was not acceptable, right? Now, would you see the same enthusiasm from you could say this, the hobby deep state? Why I'm going to call it the hobby's deep state? Because Jeff Wilson, let's play this again. Jeff Wilson is sick of conspiracy theories. So let's use some conspiracy theory lingo that you hear on the interwebs all the time.
Specifics were, but I imagine that's all this was. We'll see, how often this happens in the future, but I'm not jumping at this point to any conspiracy theory thing. There's been way too many conspiracy theories surrounding this card, and I gotta say, I'm getting a little sick of all this conspiracy theory garbage.
He's getting a little sick of this conspiracy theory garbage. Okay. All right. You're sick of conspiracy theory garbage. Let's. Now I'm going to use a lot more conspiracy theory lingo. The hobby deep state is ignoring the weird relationships Michael Rubin has with people out there, celebrities, and they're coming into our hobby, or they already have come into their hobby, right? No one's going to touch it. Why is no one going to touch it? Because they're the hobby deep state. They are the gatekeepers, and they want no negative press against Daddy, aka Michael Rubin, who runs the white parties. And by the way, it was P. Diddy who used to run these white parties. Okay? So who is one of the investors in Fanatics? As you know, Jay-Z. Jay-Z has been accused of a lot of hanky panky out there. A lot of hanky panky, right? There's the mystery death of Kathy White, who allegedly was his mistress, right? A lot of people are pointing the fingers at Jay-Z. People are going to say, okay, you don't have proof about that. Okay. A lot of rumblings about that. Okay. Now, thing is, he's married to Beyonce. Beyonce has been accused of real strange things. And this is Jason Whitlock. I don't know how many people watch Jason Whitlock. He used to be on the big networks. He used to be on ESPN. He used to be on Fox Sports. People may not like his opinions. He was also on Outkick for a brief time period, or excuse me, a brief time frame. And now he's on the Blaze. I don't agree with everything that he says, but he's going to dive into hot button issues. And not everyone likes it. He interviewed this former running back, Larry Johnson, and see what he has to say with his encounter with Beyonce at some sort of after party, it looks like. Let's take a look.
I happened to sit down because I was dancing with one of the assistants, and I sat next to this child, and the child sat next to Beyonce. So I hear B say something about, "Doesn't this look sexy?" or "Isn't this sexy?" And in my mind, and mind you, I'm not awakened as I'm awakened now. So in my mind, I'm like, "What did she just say?" And then I didn't pay no attention to it. And then, obviously the liquor took hold of me and I had to leave. So I said bye to everybody and left. But those kids remained. I don't know if those kids were from the photo shoot themselves, but the fact that these kids came around adults during drinking hours or partying hours was already alarming to me. So when I hear something like this happens, I can't really discount it and say, oh, he could never do this, because I'm hearing stories, I'm seeing it with my own eyes, and I've been in situations where something don't sound or look right, and it's usually involving children.
Okay. So people here are talking about children and Grant making a joke. Now, we have people connected to Rubin and Jay-Z being accused of crazy things, right? The title from Jason Whitlock's video, did Beyonce attempt to groom NFL running back? Okay. So as much as it's appreciated to see people push back like Jeff Wilson and Alex Giamo, are they going to cover anything close to this? No, because this is the hobby deep state. They are the gatekeepers and they will protect their own individual brand. They're not going to get into these hot button stories. Sure, it's great. I think Cage Lawyer posted this that Newsmax. I know Dan the Cardman did a video. Newsmax, it's like a right wing outlet for those that don't know, and they covered the backyard breaks story. Great, great. Now, the only thing that I would say to Dan is that Newsmax really isn't mainstream, in my opinion. It's like one of those, not niche outlets out there. But yeah, it's been around for a while. Used to do a news article, or they used to have just a website. Now they expanded to a TV network. So yeah, it is what it is. Good to see some coverage out there, but what I would tell the hobby is, look, if you're only covering scandals on WhatNot, but you're quiet on Rubin and the people associated with him, right? That's a problem. And also, are people gonna cover this? Are people going to look deeply into this? I know Jeff Wilson won't cover this, right? Shine 150 will have a $70 million public card display at FFNYC for the first time ever. That's $1 million per card. Yo, where's the origination of the funds, man? Where is the origination of the funds? So going back to Jeff Wilson, let's listen to this again, right? Let's listen to this again.
We'll see, how often this happens in the future, but I'm not jumping at this point to any conspiracy theory thing. There's been way too many conspiracy theories surrounding this card, and I gotta say, I'm getting a little sick of all this conspiracy theory garbage.
Yo, Jeff, is it a conspiracy theory to question where Shine 150 got his money from? Are you going to cover that? Hey, Hefe, my name Jeff. Remember that movie? My name Jeff. You going to cover this? Good Old Boy Network, you going to cover this? You're going to remain silent? You're going to go in air quotes woke and, surround yourself around women and do what card porn did? Remember my video where people got a little offended, not offended, people got mad at this. Card porn SJW, right? I did this video. I said card porn goes full blown SJW. Card porn SJW tactics and using kids and women as shields. Wait. So is the hobby going to, surround themselves around women and say, oh, I'm woke. I'm promoting women and this and that. And then on the other end, you got these crazy allegations by Larry Johnson saying that, hey, look, Beyonce said something crazy to him at a party, right? I don't know why, you know, this guy isn't sued to the oblivion if this is false, right? He should be sued where he's bankrupt, right? If this isn't true. Have I seen any major lawsuit? Maybe there is, but this is a wild accusation. He doesn't seem crazy. He's on Whitlock's channel. Whitlock is an accredited journalist. Okay. So you tell me, hey, Jeff Wilson, gonna cover this? Or are you gonna be covering up for the hobby deep state? You tell me. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. I'll talk to you later. Bye.